It's so late and I haven't even recorded a video. I guess I'm going to keep my glasses on. I don't like glasses and hat together. I think it's too much. I can't take my hat off, though. Don't want to do that. I just recorded a toy video and I had all this sleep in my eyes. I really have to wash my face. I don't think my camera's good enough to pick up my face anyway. I think that's why I enjoy using my computer camera. I had such a good day yesterday. I went shopping, though, is the horrible part of this story. I had a really good time. I went really late, though, because I had to put up some videos, and then I had to wait for I had to wait for the internet man to fix the internet, and then I don't know, I was having problems. It was not working for hours, and then it would come back on again. I'm not sure it's fixed, but we'll see. Yeah, I went really far away. I took the subway, which is something I haven't done for a very long time, and that was kind of fun. It's definitely the best way and quickest way, and the route was really easy. So I went really, really far away, and usually you'd have to take something to take a something to take a something. I mean, I had to bike to the subway, which was kind of far on its own. So when I was done at the end of the night, I had to bike home after a long day out, which not cool. I could have gone closer, though I realized afterwards. Instead of biking to the subway, I could have biked to a bus that would have taken me to a subway, which would be a lot closer. But still, I mean, I do like the freedom of my bike, and I would even bike to this place. It's only 2 hours away, and it's a beautiful day. It's a really beautiful day today. I'm not out. But yesterday, well, it wasn't a beautiful day, but it was fine. It actually rained, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. But it wasn't enough to, get me wet or anything. Just going to the weird stores and the ones that I haven't gone to in a lot, and I saw lots of stuff, and I found things that I really wanted. I went specifically to get this one thing real, and it's a good thing because they didn't even have, there were two left, but I could have shown up and they weren't there. It was Black Friday, so yeah, it wasn't that busy for the places I went to and saw. Luckily, not too many people out and about. There's people just coughing in the air, though. Bothers me so much. Just like right in your face. I guess I don't know if I notice it more now because it's dangerous for it to happen. I don't want to get sick. I wear a mask the whole time. Nobody's wearing a mask. No one. I mean, I can't say no one. 90% of people aren't wearing masks. I think yesterday, in that part of town, more people were wearing masks, though, which was good to see. I don't know what about where I live. It's wear a mask. Like, it's something that we learned. I'm going to be doing it for years. I was reluctant, actually, when it was first started. And when it wasn't mandatory, I wasn't doing it. I guess I thought the whole thing was silly. And I guess it's not as dangerous. If you're unhealthy, it's dangerous. So be healthy also. That's another scold. If you're not healthy, be healthy, because I think it doesn't hurt you if you're not healthy. If you're healthy, you're good to go. It wasn't the worst sickness I had. I mean, it's not totally confirmed. The only reason I think that it might not have been it now, is that I didn't lose smell or taste at all. There might have been a time though, a little tiny area at the end where things were off tasting. I mean, that is kind of a symptom of normal. It's some kind of brain function that gets cut off. Okay, so I'm happy. I should be out. I am selling something like every day, which is good, but it's not enough. Well, yeah, I need to be selling a lot. But that part's good. I just sold something big. I don't like selling the big stuff because, well, I don't like. Do you know what I don't like selling? I have lowered my prices on some items that have been up for a while, and I do it with the intentions that people will buy multiple things. And I wish I could stipulate that, but I mean, I don't want to. I don't. Nobody's bought anything for $20 yet, which I do have things for $20, and I'm like, ugh. Like it was higher. I probably wouldn't feel. I don't want to list anything that's not worth 50 because it's not worth my time. So I mean, I should group things. When I start getting lower and lower, I should group them together. That's probably what I should do because it's, yeah, I don't want to make a parcel. It's not worth it. It's not worth my time. I'm glad that I do have boundaries though. I'll still do it though at this point. But maybe I should. I mean, it takes time to group things together after, after you see that they're not selling. And then and the Canadian dollar is so bad. It's so, and I think some Americans don't even, like, Americans can get some really good deals buying from me, but I think some don't even want to make the effort. So they worry about customs and stuff, but it's really, it doesn't. I think you're allowed to buy $800 worth without paying fees, which is insane. I don't think that's definitely not the same for Canadians buying from Americans. But I have the shipping. Okay, so that is where. But I put my prices low enough so that the shipping is. They're still getting the best price even after paying the Canadian shipping. But some Americans are afraid, so I am basically selling to Canadians. But the truth is, and that's not true at all. Holy my goodness, I do sell mostly to Americans, just like all of my viewers are mostly Americans. It's just there's not the population in Canada. It's so funny. Canada's so big and nobody can make any money. Like, famous rock stars don't make any money. They have side jobs. They work as waiters and receptionists, and it's very, very sad. The arts here in Canada. I mean, the arts being paid everywhere in the world is sad, but it is the population. Yeah, gotta move. You gotta move like Celine and Bieber. You gotta go to the States, and when they do real well. Jen Arden, she's Canadian. Do you know who Jen Arden is? She's awesome, and she has television show podcast. She does it all in Canada. That's pretty sweet. Her concerts and stuff goes across Canada. I'm a fan. She's funny. There's underlying. Let me talk about. There's so many things I can always talk about. Celebrities. There's some people, like, I do, like, she's a good example. There's this. Um, I don't know if it might be just confidence, and I just, in the same way that I look down on people with lots. I don't look down on people with lots of money. Look down on people who work too hard, and money is so important to them. I mean, I don't look down. Bad. I guess I judge, which is my problem. I shouldn't judge people. I shouldn't do things. But if somebody is just like working for work, um, I don't know. It just looks unhappy. Kind of like stand-up comedians too. I see something past it, so I don't think I'm being. Um, it's more out of concern or something. Like I see it for the wrong reasons, and comedians are like that. Like I remember, I don't really enjoy um, Robin Williams stuff because I see that I always saw this underlying sadness. It wasn't real comedy, and most comedians, I can definitely say that it is a they grow. It's from some kind of traumatic. People have to be funny, in a way to compensate for something. And I see it. I see how sad they are. So it's not funny to me when someone's trying to be funny who is really, all I see is underlying sadness. And the same is for people who are money driven. There's this uh, it's a sadness, wrong importance that I notice. I also notice that I should not come on here and be so negative or judgmental. I think I'm doing okay today. Kind of, I am being judgmental. I mean, that's what we like. I don't want to. I th- I think people are aware. Did I finish what I was talking about? Um, Jen, or oh no, I didn't. That stuff reminded me of people who an entitlement. I mean, talk about someone who feels entitled. Like I've, I must feel entitled because I feel like I deserve more, which I shouldn't. I should deserve exactly what I got, don't I? I should be in more flattering positions. Uh, yeah. When I do hear her talk, she's funny. She's super funny and everything. Um, I think she's really entertaining. But every once in a while, and I see it with other people who have been in a certain position a long time, they do seem like it's expected, or the right word is entitled. But I don't like when I see that power. Sometimes I watch the H3 podcast, which I probably shouldn't. Ethan Klein. Every once in a while, I see him snap and be demanding, and I kind of see what the person is really like in real life, and I don't like I don't like that. I mean, I'm not. Yeah, I don't expect anything from anybody, and I think a lot of people do. Yeah, I guess it's hard. I can't put it into words. Obviously, I'm judging people though, and I shouldn't. But it shouldn't. But it's a negative thing. There's positive things you do. You treat people with respect, or you know what it's like when you go out to a restaurant and there are people who treat the wait staff kindly, and there are people who that would be it. But sometimes it's forced too. So there's these people who make an effort, and that's a good thing. If you're forcing it, at least you're making an effort, even though you don't feel that way. So I do judge everyone, which I have to admit, but I don't treat people because I'm comparing them to myself, which is problem. I'm comparing them to my own standards and my own viewpoints. And I thought I wouldn't be able to fit in a vlog today. I can just talk and talk about. I love my values, and I worked really hard at collecting them and working on them, and and I didn't. I did buy a lot of stuff. Okay, I'm going back to, I was trying, Jason, you have to think about some of your faults now, because you're only talking good about yourself, which that's probably a fault. But okay, so I'm finished. Whatever I was talking about, I'm done. Finished that. I had a really good time yesterday. I love apparently looking at stuff. I don't necessarily. I found lots of things that I really, really wanted and not needed because I don't need anything. And I got some good deals on some stuff, or I got some good deals, and I got some deals, and there are things that I really wanted, and they really make me happy, and I don't really have regrets. And some of the happiness gurus would say then I did the right job. Yeah, and underneath it all, I am going to live on an oddly happy note that's kind of negative. If I definitely, and I say this in the videos all the time, I definitely did the right thing. I got something in my eye. It's probably still the Sandman sand. I definitely did the right thing because yesterday was such a happy day. And if I die tomorrow, I said this in another video, and it's probably the best thing I ever said. And I'm trying to remember, I'm trying to put in the best words. Oh, yeah. If I live till 100, I did everything wrong. Maybe from today's viewpoint. But if I die tomorrow, I did everything right. It's better that I say it the other way around. If I did everything right, um, if I die tomorrow, I did everything right. If I die when I die when I'm 100, I screwed up big time. It's not, that doesn't even make, I don't remember what I said. That doesn't even make any sense because each day is going to be like this. Each day is going to, well, I don't know. Are the cops going to come and find me and get me eventually? I don't think, is the IRS going to, wait, what are they going to arrest me for? Having such a good time? No one's allowed. No one's allowed to get by. No one's allowed to go under the radar of society and live and avoid all of the things that don't bring them joy. I do it every day.